fun memories, spectacular fireworks, you do not want to miss this. We are so excited to be here with you tonight, counting down to 2023. I can't even believe it's the last day of 2022 already. And it feels like only yesterday that we were in Al Wasl Dome at Expo 2020, counting down to 2022 with some more spectacular fireworks.
So many fun memories. Indeed, 2022 was full of highs for all of us, but especially for the city of Dubai. From the long-anticipated opening of the Museum of the Future to the final months of Expo 2020 to even landing on the moon. What a year it's been for all of us.
Now, personally, 2022 has been really memorable, but I'll talk about those in a minute. First of all, Faris, you've got to have some highlights for this year.
I mean, 2022 really was the year of travel for me. I went back home to Jordan to see my family. Nice. I went to Budapest. I went to Vietnam. And there was a lot of that and a career change as well. What about you?
Loads of highlights as well. I travelled. I was really lucky. But I welcomed my new nephew, George, which makes me Auntie Katie in the UAE 4 times.
Amazing. And of course, both of us were working at Expo 2020, and I think my favourite moment from that was watching Coldplay live in concert at Al Wasl Dome.
Yeah, that was incredible, and we got that quite last minute, and we were really, really lucky to be there. Expo 2020 Dubai was just phenomenal. Even looking at this now, it's giving me, you know, I'm welling up.
That's your friend, isn't it? It really was a time to remember. In fact, it was our time. Now, we could go on and on about 2022, but to help us talk about ringing in 2023, we have 2 very special people that we want to hear from.
Absolutely. Now, we have got our reporters, Jad and Yusuf, out there in the best spots in the city to see the fireworks. Jad is actually not very far from us. He's behind us in Burj Park. So let's go and check in with him right now. How's the atmosphere, Jad?
A very good evening to you, Katie and Faris. Of course, I'm here at Burj Park, and this is the night that we wait for year after year, the night that brings us all together as one from different nationalities. People have been coming from all around the world to be here in Dubai to celebrate the year 2023. Of course, everyone is remembering all their favorite memories from 2022, and they are waiting. The countdown is almost here. They're waiting for that moment where the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, transforms into a beautiful artistic sculpture. So let me tell you a bit about the mood here. Everyone is feeling so joyful. How are you guys feeling today? Great. So, of course, they're waiting for the fireworks tonight. Dubai loves to break records. Tonight, the laser show is going to be a record breaker, so everyone is looking forward to that as well. And of course, I can tell you about the hashtags that you can use tonight. My Dubai New Year, and of course, you can use 2023 goals. Don't forget to watch us on Awan. And wherever you are, just tune in to awan.ae and watch us live. Be the first to watch the fireworks, the amazing LED shows. Of course, the Dubai Fountain Show has been playing on and on every 15 minutes, and everyone has been taking videos over and over again. Everyone came early today. Everything is under control, and everyone made it on time, secured their spot to watch the fireworks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited like everyone else. I'm going to go back to you guys in the studio, and hopefully I'll keep you up to date before the time comes.
Thanks so much, Jad. Oh, it looks amazing down there.
The energy is absolutely electric. I mean, we're very close to Jad right now, but we're a little bit more secluded, and we are going to be checking in with him a little bit later on. Of course, this is the part of Dubai that everyone wants to be for New Year's Eve, with one of the biggest light spectacles in the world happening right here at the Burj Khalifa. But we don't just have Jad at Burj Park. There's another very popular location for the New Year's Eve as well.
Absolutely. It is a city favourite. Of course, we can't talk about New Year's Eve without talking about Global Village. It's an absolute crowd favourite, and our friend Yusuf is down there right in the thick of it. Yusuf, how is it down there?
A beautiful evening to you, both Faris and Katie, and to all of my colleagues, of course, that are scattered in all parts of the United Arab Emirates and in Dubai. I'm here at Global Village, happy to be here, and quite to tell you, we have a full house this evening that is still filling. And the vibes, they just never stop. The show's on the main stage. People are hooting and oohing everywhere. But let me tell you about what's special this evening. Now, you think that the United Arab Emirates celebrates New Year's at 12 midnight, but not a Global Village. There will be a celebration 7 times this evening. First of all, at 8 p.m., the New Year's have kicked off as per the timings of China. And at 9 p.m., it happened as well in Thailand. At 10:30, it was New Year's in India. And, of course, at 11 p.m., we had Pakistan celebrating the New Year. But, of course, we're waiting for 12 midnight, where the biggest fireworks will happen here at Global Village at this venue at 12 midnight. But that's not over, because at 1 after midnight, Global Village will be celebrating the New Year as per the time zone of Turkey. It seems there's more festivities and celebrations coming up this evening, and we're going to bring you whatever we can to the best of our ability from this main stage and the skies at the back.
Thanks so much, Yusuf. Did you see the little kid?
Yeah, I mean, the energy there looks absolutely electric. Now, as we sit here and wait patiently for our 1 firework display, they're getting 7. Of course, other countries around the world have already started celebrating the new year and are ringing in 2023 in their own way.
Yeah, absolutely. And most people don't know that we've got the islands such as Samoa and Kiribati that have actually, they're the first ones to hit midnight. But then, of course, the ones we kind of want to see, no offence to those island nations, of course, is New Zealand. Now, they actually struck midnight, if you like, at 3 p.m. our time.
3 p.m.?
Yeah.
Wow, they got started really early.
Didn't they
And
just?
look at the celebrations. It looks absolutely amazing there. The Sky Tower with that amazing firework display. Our tower's a bit taller, so I think I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, I love it down there. And they've got, I think it's the Auckland Harbour Bridge down there as well.
Yeah, they look like they're absolutely having an amazing time. The LEDs all over the bridge. Probably one of the first countries to celebrate the new year.
You've got New Zealand.
That's
right?
just New Zealand, right?
Then, of course, everyone's excited about Australia. Now, that happened at 5 p.m. our time, and it was the first time in 3 years. It's fantastic.
And what a display it is. I mean, absolutely incredible. 3 years in the making, obviously taking COVID very seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. And now they want to have a party as well, right? But also what I love about it is, don't want to be mean, but Australia think they have the best fireworks.
I mean, we'll see about that.
It's not. It's us. It's always us. So we cannot wait to show you
Listen,
it as well.
How about the best firework display in the Southern Hemisphere? But we'll just see how that goes. Not only them, of course, we've had celebrations already happening in Japan. That was huge. China also had a huge display. Lots of balloons, weren't there? And they're going to go even bigger for Chinese New Year happening in January.
I can't wait. Now, all of these countries celebrating has just made me even more excited to see what's going to be happening very shortly right here. So don't go anywhere.
Some are good actors.
I think what we have here in Hollywood is high art.
Some are great actors.
What kind of movie are we gonna make?
And only a few
What was your favorite part?
And the Golden Globe goes
are
to...
Golden Globe winners.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
80th Golden Globe Awards. Coming soon on One TV. This New Year's Eve, join us on One TV as we ring in the new year 2023 in a 1-hour special covering all the fireworks from Dubai and around the world as we take a look back at the UAE's achievements from the year that passed. New Year's Eve special. Saturday, 11 p.m. UAE, 7 p.m. GMT on One TV.
Welcome back to the New Year's Eve show where Faris and I are keeping you company until the incredible firework displays as the clock strikes midnight. Now, we thought this would be a great time for us to look back at the achievements of the last year, and Dubai, well, has had many, hasn't it?
It has had so many incredible achievements.
We kicked off the year with the COP28 announcement. Now, the UN Climate Change Conference that ensures heads of state meet annually to focus on sustainability will be taking place in Dubai next year. With sustainability at its core, we're so happy that Expo City was named the home of COP28, with COP27 taking place in Egypt just last month.
I mean, this is such an important conference, especially for the future of the world, and I'm so happy to see it happening in the United Arab Emirates. As we know, Expo 2020, a third of the themes were all about sustainability, so I think we got the practice.
Do you remember the other two?
Mobility and opportunity.
Wow, you're so good. That's a really big announcement, though, isn't it?
It's a huge announcement, but another achievement that we already had, which was the talk of the city, was, of course, the launch of the most beautiful building in the world, the Museum of the Future. It's one of the most ambitious projects ever executed, with an iconic interior that everyone can't stop talking about. The design of the museum, inspired by Feng Shui, is Taurus-shaped and covered with Arabic calligraphy, and it's truly a sight to behold. Inside the museum, we have a space station, a rainforest, and a room filled with over 1 million DNA samples.
Now, you were lucky enough to represent Dubai One at the official launch of it. How was that?
It was incredible to see the lights on for the first time with everybody else, even with Sheikh Maktoum himself.
Yeah.
So that was really an amazing achievement. And thank you once again to Dubai One for letting me do that and letting me do this.
All right, that's enough. Right, of course, World Cup, the FIFA World Cup took place just next door in Doha, and I think it's fair to say that fans had quite the time right here in Dubai. There were fan zones all over the city, in hotels and restaurants, absolutely buzzing with World Cup fever. And of course, some people did want to experience the World Cup live. That kept Fly Dubai busy. A total of 1,290 flights from Dubai to Doha during the entire month of the World Cup. That's about 130,000 football fans from Dubai to Qatar.
I mean, it was amazing. You couldn't get a taxi every time there was a game on. Who are you supporting throughout?
I mean, I'm from England, so England, but come on, Yalla Morocco.
Dima Maghrib. Now, in the midst of all of that World Cup frenzy, we also had a very important day, the UAE 51st National Day, which was a massive achievement. The official theme, as always, was Spirit of the Union, derived from the vision and leadership of the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founder-president of the UAE. Everyone remembers the amazing display in Hatta that marked the 50th anniversary last year, and it was definitely topped this year by the show at the Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Centre that took us on a generational journey of the UAE's inspiring pioneers.
I loved it. It was my 15th UAE National Day.
Really?
Yeah.
So you came here when you were just 15?
Oh, you're so good.
It's been 5 years for me, and I can't wait to enter the 6th year right here in the United Arab Emirates. Not only that, 3 weeks ago, the UAE made history as the 4th country in the world and the first in the Arab world to land successfully on the moon with the launch of the Rashid rover. The rover was launched at 11:38 a.m. on December 11th and is set to land on the moon by just April 2023.
That is massive for the Arab world.
Yeah, I mean, that's quicker than getting down Sheikh Zayed Road on New Year's Eve.
I mean, it's a little bit quicker than in 1969, but it's big things. But we're used to that here now, space in the Arab world.
Exactly. UAE, the home of innovation. Now, clearly, it's been a year full of milestones, and here to have a chat with us, we have someone very, very special.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to be talking about how impactful 2022 has been and look into his crystal ball into 2023. We're welcoming David Woory, the Senior Commercial Manager of Time Out. David, thanks so much for coming down on your New Year's Eve.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. It's an absolute pleasure, honestly.
We love having you. Is it all right for you?
Oh, this is more than all right, I'm telling you. It doesn't get bigger than this,
all
honestly.
Right. Well, listen, before we go into what's happening in 2023,
sure, yeah.
How was your 2022?
Amazing, honestly. I cannot complain. I think the city saw so many great events take place. You know, Expo, the greatest event of the world. You know, we were literally live just right there. You know, it was brilliant to see. On top of that, as well, with the World Cup as well, with the fan zones. You know, just seeing how all the different nationalities came together, and everyone was just having such a great time. So for me, all in all, it's been an amazing year. I cannot wait for the next 20 minutes.
And we can't wait to talk more about that.
What's happening in the next 20 minutes that he's excited about?
I mean, we're going to have some fireworks in a bit.
Yeah.
But we are actually just a few feet away from Timeout Market. Can you tell us what we can expect at Timeout Market?
So Timeout Market is a place for everyone to go to. You know, it's great scenery, great food, different dishes from all over the globe as well, and it's just a fantastic experience. So if you are in a city or you're planning on visiting the city, it's a great place to come, you know, have some fun, you know, come with friends, family, and for me, seeing how well it's performed here in Dubai, I can't wait to see what happens in 2023.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that...
encourage other people to come over, experience the Middle East, experience Dubai, and see what Dubai is really about. Because for me, Dubai is really about the people, you know, and servicing the people, and we can get so much from this beautiful city. So more events like that absolutely is what we're looking forward to. And of course, we're going to be at the forefront when it comes to coverage as well.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Now, you touched on it earlier about how Time Out, they know everything, they do everything.
And they do seem to.
They do seem to. I want to know, how do you guys have the time? Like, literally, do you have like 1,000 people working for you? What is the deal?
I think we just work very effectively, and we're a very good, tight team and a family as well. And for me, you know, I'm a people's person. So going out to meet customers, going out to meet, you know, friends, I call them, you know, it's very close to my heart. So I actually enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the city, and I enjoy the fruits of the city as well. So, you know, we are busy, yeah, but we are very much people's people. So that's how we get it through.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Well, we don't know what we'd do without you. So thank you so much for all the work that you do.
I mean, it is the thing, isn't it? I just go on to the Time Out. So I'm more of a social media person onto that. And I'm like, okay, what's going on this weekend? What should I be looking at? And Time Out is always the place to be.
Absolutely, yeah.
Have we got anything coming up in... I really want to get some secrets out.
Do you know what?
January. Yeah, give us something in January.
Interestingly, Valentine's. That is something to look forward to.
Okay.
Yeah. And then remember, Ramadan comes in March this year as well.
The Holy Month is going to be amazing this year.
Exactly. So I think the first 3 months this year is going to be quite epic.
Okay, so you're telling us that Valentine's Day is coming up and Ramadan's coming up. I knew that. Did you know that?
Yeah, you're not really breaking any new ground here,
But there's
going
to be some exciting stuff. We can definitely say that.
Absolutely.
Hang on, David's come on and said he loves his job. Valentine's is coming up, everything.
And Ramadan, don't forget.
David, thank you so much. We're taking the mickey, but we love you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. Now, speaking of global events, let's check back in with Yusuf, who's out on the field, and find out how the celebrations are going at Global Village. Yusuf, what's going on?
Hello, welcome back again, Faris and Katie, and we're really happy that we're joining you from Global Village. And with me right here is the one who knows about everything that is going on in Global Village and will happen in Global Village. And of course, how good was it of a year 2022 for Global Village? I'd like to welcome Jackie Elimbi, the spokesperson from Global Village. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Very well. How did you do in 2022?
2022 was a spectacular year. We really had a great year. We had a record-breaking season 26, and season 27 kicked off in great style. We had a great National Day. We had a great festive season, and tonight the atmosphere here at Global Village, as you can see, is electric. We're super excited.
Definitely say that. I mean, the sound, the music, it doesn't stop. But how did you manage to facilitate such a huge number of attendance from all of these guests today?
Well, as you know, Global Village welcomes people from all over the world. We have people here from over 150 nationalities, we're estimating tonight. And we love to share and party and celebrate together. And that's what Global Village is all about. It's about bringing cultures and bringing people together to celebrate special occasions. And what better occasion to celebrate than New Year and welcoming in 2023.
All right, tell us more about these details. Now, we did mention to the audience that Global Village will be celebrating New Year's 7 times. That is including the local timing of the United Arab Emirates. Why do you follow on this tradition?
Just because we like to celebrate different cultures. So what we want to do is there are different time zones throughout the day. In fact, we wish we could celebrate more than 7 times. So all of the time that we're open and it's dark enough to have fireworks, we celebrate with the countries where it's midnight in their time zones. And that's why we call tonight the night of 7 midnights.
And lastly, Ms. Jackie, if you could tell us, what do you think of 2023 that's just around the corner? What do you see coming?
2023 is going to be really exciting. We've got some new shows that we're going to announce in January. We've got some great events happening. I'm particularly excited about Happiness Fest, which is in March. We've got Kids Fest in February, and then we've got a lot of other surprises happening in January. And of course, Ramadan this year is going to be incredible. For Ramadan, including Eid. So 2023 is going to start in style and hopefully continue that way.
That's the vibe that we're looking for. Jackie Limby, spokesperson from Global Village, thank you very much.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you and all your spectators.
Of course, thank you very much. Well, back to you, to Faris and Katie, and we're not done yet. There are more fireworks for us to show you from this spot.
Thanks so much, Yusuf. He's loving it down there, isn't he?
It looks absolutely incredible, and the energy is really picking up there in Global Village. But right here, we're going to be telling you about some exciting events in 2023 that will be sure to keep that energy up. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a bit.
Explore the stories behind images of Queen Elizabeth II. From her 1953 coronation portrait to David Bailey's informal 2015 photograph. Get to know how Her Majesty became the most visually represented person on Earth. Picturing Elizabeth, her life in images. Sunday, 9 p.m. UAE, 5 p.m. GMT. On 1TV.
Welcome back to the New Year's Eve show live on Dubai One. Now, 2022 had loads of celebrities visiting Dubai, especially recently with everyone travelling through, going to the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Now, the new year is already looking like it's going to be another year jam-packed with celebrity appearances in Dubai. And I don't just mean you, Faris.
Oh, well, you know how it is. The entertainment scene is going to be buzzing in 2023. We already have Kylie Minogue, who's performing at the Atlantis The Palm New Year's Eve event today, and it was recently announced that Queen Bee, Beyonce, is going to be back in Dubai at the Atlantis in January as well. The schedule from January to March alone for 2023 already sounds incredible.
There's loads to look forward to. Now, our next guest is no stranger to entertainment as the general manager of one of Dubai's most popular venues. We're so lucky to have Mark Yankar, the GM of the Coca-Cola Arena, with us right here. Mark, thanks so much for taking the time on New Year's. It's not like you're busy or anything. Tell us, first of all, how's it been for your 2022?
It's been incredible. 2022, we had 90 events.
Wow.
59 live concerts and 31 corporate events. And so glad to have a night off.
Oh, Mark's arrived with all the stats.
I know, right? Yeah, he's got the stats. So let's talk about the first ever World Tennis League right here in the UAE, because that just happened, didn't it?
Correct. So it happened between the 19th to 24th of December. 6 days of incredible tennis. And after every tennis event, there was a concert. So we had Tiesto, WizKid, Mohammed Ramadan, we had Armin van Buuren, Deadmau5, and Neo, of course. What a great performance Neo put on.
It was brilliant. I went there when it was Novak Djokovic was supposed to be playing Nick Kyrgios, but he hurt his ankle.
Yeah. But he was still dancing, though.
He was still dancing.
Interesting.
And Nick Kyrgios lost, actually, which we were kind of hoping it was all going to kick off a little bit. But absolutely phenomenal success for you, wasn't it?
It was great. It was the first time, obviously, we had a long-term sort of sports event in the building. In November, we had Floyd Mayweather versus Deji, so from a boxing perspective. But, you know, that was a one-off event versus 6 days, made for TV as well. And then adding that concert element to it, there's lots of learnings, but it's a proven product now, so we're very excited to bring that back next year.
Definitely, there was a huge demand for it. And, of course, we need to talk about some of the concerts. One that everyone was talking about was definitely 50 Cent. 50 himself was here in 50 Cent.
Did you have to say it like that?
Yeah, it's 50.
50 Cent.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, no one thought it would sell that well.
Really?
We built a P&L and a different story. Obviously, 50 Cent resonates with the demographic of Dubai, but what a show, what a performance. And he just put on a greater show.
It looked fantastic, and of course, UAE local legend DJ Bliss was his support act as well. Although he's on Dubai Bling now, so he, could we get him instead of 50 Cent? I know that Faris was super excited. You went to see George Ezra.
I did go to see George Ezra. It was absolutely incredible. The man is a genius. But how was the reception for that?
It was very good. So what's really interesting is obviously Dubai for many years has been sort of a one-off show. So artists would fly in and fly out. And George Ezra was the start of his world tour. He was flying from Europe all the way to Australia, and Dubai was a stop, Dubai and Bahrain, which was fantastic. So for us, it was great to be part of a world tour as well as 50 Cent. So to have a show that was on a world tour rather than a one-off, it was a completely different dynamic. It was in and out on less than 24 hours, and it was a fantastic show.
Because that's the thing, isn't it? Being Dubai, I mean, we are quite literally the centre of the world, and we do find that we're very lucky with the artists and acts, performance shows that come here. How do you kind of leverage that then to try and coax them into the Coca-Cola Arena?
Well, there's combinations. So obviously with Saudi now sort of very heavily into entertainment, and Bahrain doing an incredible job as well, not to mention Abu Dhabi. So it's to see what artists are coming through the region. Believe it or not, we get artist management contacting saying, I'm coming to Dubai, my talent is coming to Dubai on holidays. I wouldn't mind doing a show or something. Martin Garrix, prime example, we had him last night. He was here on a holiday for 5 days. He loves Dubai. He was here on holidays for 5 days, and he said, you know what, let's do a show.
I'm actually fuming about that because there's two reasons. Reason number one, we were going to go.
We were going to go.
But we were rehearsing.
We're rehearsing for this.
Rehearsed at Martin Garrix.
Exactly. And reason number two is McLaren Formula One driver Lando Norris was with him.
Yeah.
And I love Lando.
And a few others. Fat Man Scoop was also there.
No way!
Wow. So we've talked about very different musicians. George Ezra, 50 Cent, and of course Martin Garrix. Can you tell us a little bit about the difference of demographics that come? Like, what have you noticed when it comes to the different crowds?
So for us, it's obviously a multi-purpose building. So the opportunity to put on different genres, from family content to Asian to Khaliji Arabic is really important. And each of them have a different understanding, everything from the ticketing purchase habits right through to arrivals, driving to the venue versus public transport or taxis for that matter. And then obviously the length of concerts. A Western show would go traditionally for 2 hours. Some of our Arabic shows go up to 4 hours. So different concepts and even cuisine when it comes to food and beverage.
Oh, wow. I didn't even kind of think about that, like everything that it's entailed.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot goes into it. And I kind of want to ask a controversial question. You don't have to answer it. Of the celebrities or the performance that came in 2022, who was the most difficult to deal with?
Nice.
Difficult. Well, define difficult.
Difficult, gave you a hard time.
Green M&Ms only and white lilies?
Yeah, we want to know some behind the scenes and the people that would just...
Which celebrity frustrated you personally?
No comment.
Didn't think you were going to say.
No comment.
Have you had any amazing rider requests though?
Oh.
You're allowed to tell us
what's the craziest thing on a rider? You don't have to say who it was.
Flowers. Certain types of flowers, certain colours. And the bloom of... It was the lilies. And the lilies had to be... The diameter had to be open by... Yeah.
Faris, we need to up our game.
That sounds like Martin Garrix to me.
Come on, tell us.
That I can't say.
Okay, all right. So enough about that and trying to get the secrets out of you. Who would be a dream act or a dream show to have there? Because I actually came and saw Tony Robbins.
Yep.
To
Alicia
me,
Keys.
I mean, she was phenomenal. But but Tony Robbins for me was amazing. So who would you have?
I've got one for each genre.
Okay.
For me, Metallica.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Imagine that in the arena.
Remember us?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yeah,
with the lilies.
Great.
Okay, who else?
In other genres?
I would say a big hip-hop star. So next year, i.e. in a few minutes' time, it's 50 years of hip-hop. So definitely working the angles to get a big hip-hop artist.
Eminem?
Can't say.
Jay-Z?
Can't say.
Keep going.
50 Cent, we already had him.
Oh, we've already had him. Are you going to tell us any secrets? We just had David
We just had Dave on. He
told
wouldn't
us
say
nothing.
anything.
Well, follow time out and then you can exclusively and hear all the announcements.
Listen to these two just palling up.
They've been sitting over there in the green room just having a collaboration.
Right, let's look forward then to 2023 about who is actually coming. I know the schedule is jam-packed already. Who are some highlights we've got coming up?
So next weekend is Sleeping Beauty on Ice. So they've come back. So they was with us in December 21 and great performance. So they're back. And then a couple of days later, we have Cirque du Soleil, the OVO show.
Amazing.
So we have 10 phenomenal performances. Followed by that is Arijit Singh, who killed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it last year.
I want to say
Phenomenal
he performed
performance.
at Expo.
Arijit Singh?
Arijit, no, he didn't.
A lot of people did. It's easy to get confused.
Sorry. Don't say
And,
that.
of course, Hans Zimmer's coming,
Hans
isn't he?
Zimmer, yeah. Hans Zimmer is possibly one of the greatest artists. Obviously, any phenomenal movie, the theme songs from Top Gun to Lion King and Inception and so forth. And he's coming with a 147-piece orchestra.
I mean, that's going to be phenomenal. Now, the big thing about Hans Zimmer is he's just gone onto TikTok. I'll have you know, yes. And he's announced that his entire catalogue is now available as TikTok sounds, which might sound crazy to some people. That's big business.
Big business.
And someone asked him the question on TikTok, what was his favourite ever score? Any guesses?
Favourite ever score?
That he's scored. Excuse me.
I wouldn't
Any guesses?
know. Can I say an animated film?
No, well, it wouldn't be true anyway. It's Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Yeah, I mean, incredible score. So that's going to be amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we're really, really looking forward to that. And what's really interesting is he's personally involved in this show. So he's not only his management, but he's been in the venue. We've done walkthroughs, his positioning, the CAD drawings, literally printing out A0 CAD drawings and where the stage, where the front row is going to be, where the cameras. The guy is a perfectionist.
Yeah, I bet he is.
We're looking forward to a great show.
Now, obviously, Mark, you're very involved in all of the acts that come, all of the things that happened. You personally, if you don't mind me asking, what are you most excited for in 2023 that we know of so far?
I think it's the genre of shows that we do. Obviously, I mentioned 50 years of hip-hop, so looking forward to some big hip-hop shows. And sport. You know, we've, one thing that the Dubai is missing is a professional sports franchise team that can call itself home, that competes here and abroad. So hopefully we can bring that into fruition, and it can call Coca-Cola Arena home.
Yeah,
amazing. That would be good.
Yeah,
you could join it.
Yeah, I do play a lot of paddle, but I'm not too sure I'll be down there.
Can you imagine the courtside celebrities in Dubai?
Exactly. Oh, hang on. He's giving us clues here. He's giving us clues, and we're not picking up on them. It's annoying me. When you just said, can I ask you personally, what is it that I thought you were going to ask him what he actually does. What is it you
What do
actually
you do, Mark?
No, we're not going to.
We work closely with the team to deliver phenomenal events.
And you certainly do.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense as well. And also, obviously, for people watching at home, how do they find out more information? What is the most up-to-date for where they can find out all the shows?
So, CocaColaArena.com, all the information there, as well as our social channels. And David told me to plug Time Out, so follow Time Out for information about Coca-Cola Arena.
Been having a good old natter.
I don't really like these guests like mollycoddling together. No, but it's absolutely been wonderful. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys,
for taking the time. And obviously we're going to enjoy the fireworks very, very shortly. And we're excited to go to Coca-Cola Arena next year.
Thank you so much for the free tickets you're definitely going to offer us. Yeah.
Don't think we can kind of get away with that. I've actually hosted at the Coca-Cola Arena.
You have?
I have.
Yeah,
I hosted the MENA Effie Awards. It was 1,000 people.
1,200.
With Dubai One's very own Tom Urquhart. It was amazing. Yeah, it's phenomenal down there. And I have to say, sorry, I know I'm rambling on now, but I have to say that your staff are lovely. From every touch point when I experienced at the tennis, from the guy like paying for the parking, coming in, to the F&B, the security, everything. They're an absolute credit to you. So
thank you.
It
Great teamwork.
always is an amazing experience at the Coca-Cola Arena. It's been an amazing experience having us with you here today, Mark.
Thanks so much, Mark. We'll see you very soon. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Now, celebrities in Dubai always attract the crowd, as you can see. But you know what really else attracts the crowd? Fireworks. So let's check in with Jad. He's at one of the best spots for the fireworks. He's just over there at Burj Park. Hi, Jad. How's it going over there?
Hi again, guys. Really, words cannot describe what I'm feeling right here with all these beautiful people from all around the world. The countdown has officially started 10 days ago when Burj Khalifa started posting these teasers, but now this is we're moments away from the most spectacular show that people wait for from all around the world. We literally have Federica here that came with her family from Italy specifically to watch the fireworks. Please tell us about your journey.
Yeah, hello. We came yesterday and we came just for the fireworks. We come in Dubai every year, but this year we decided to come just for the fireworks.
What do you love most about Dubai and specifically this show?
About Dubai, we love the people because you are all fine or kind, and also we love to see the atmosphere that will go on tonight.
What are you looking for tonight? There's going to be an amazing laser show, and they're going to be breaking world records. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I would like to say that I have always watched it on television. So for the first time, I expect something amazing and really, really excited.
Who are you with tonight?
I'm with my mom and my dad. And we are very happy to stay here all together tonight.
All right, thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How do you say Happy New Year in Italian?
Buon anno.
Buon anno.
Buon anno.
Buon anno. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night. So this is what it feels like. Literally, wherever you walk around Burj Park, you can learn different languages. Like I've learned so far like 3 new languages just by being here. Dubai is really a melting pot. Everyone is present with so much harmony and love and hope to welcome the new year, to welcome 2023 with so much hope, and to manifest new goals. Of course, we're going to see 828 meters of fireworks with 2,500 firing directions, 4,000 watts of lasers. I'm going to give you more details later on, but for now, I'm going to go back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, that's amazing. Thanks so much. I actually know how to say Happy New Year in Vietnamese.
Mon anno. No.
Chak Mong Nam Moi.
Oh, do you know how to say it in Arabic?
La.
Shameful. Kul aam wa anta bkhair.
Shukran.
Now, after the break, we have a very exciting performance and, of course, an amazing firework display. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Hang me in the morning. 22 robberies. We'll have Ben Wade convicted in a federal court. Hang me in the morning. We will pay $200 to make it happen.
Welcome. Your crew's coming to get you.
They're coming down. Sure as God's vengeance, they're coming. You ain't gonna make it.
We're going to contention.
What are you doing out here, Dan?
Maybe I don't like the idea of men like you on the loose. You just remember, it's your old man who Ben Wade to that station when nobody else would.
3:10 to Yuma, Friday, 10 p.m. UAE, 6 p.m. GMT. On 1TV.
Welcome back. It's New Year's Eve, which means everyone's looking for just a little bit of entertainment. And I'm so excited to have one of the UAE's absolute favourites, Emirati soul singer Arqam is in the house.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. Thanks. I said it to everybody, but I will extend the same honour. Thanks for spending your New Year's Eve with Faris and
It's
I.
my pleasure. Honestly, it's always good to hang out with you too. So
You love it.
I love being here.
Arqam, you're not just a UAE favourite. You are one of the coolest musicians in
You're
the
far
UAE.
too kind. Far too kind.
Now, since we met, because we met at Expo 2020, didn't we?
We did.
What
yeah.
have you been doing since we last caught up?
Quite a lot. I went to Mexico for a festival, Bahrain Jazz Festival, from the Louvre. I performed at the NBA. Performed at the NBA as well. So it's been quite an interesting year for me, to be honest. So I'm supremely humble and grateful. I can't complain.
I'm not surprised. Do you think, not saying that maybe Expo 2020 did big things for you, but did it give you a springboard at all for new and exciting things?
Most definitely. I mean, it was a venue with multinational people. Like, it was an incredible venue with amazing stage, amazing production. And unfortunately, when we performed, it rained, so we had to cut our event quite short. But it was an amazing experience to be there and perform on such an amazing stage. So I'm humbled. And that was New Year's as well, New Year's Day.
Oh, it was? was, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Wow, a year since then.
It has been, yeah. It's incredible. Since yesterday.
I follow you on socials, and you seem very tapped into the UAE music scene. Can you tell us a little bit about the wider UAE music scene and how it's been evolving in the past year?
I think a lot is happening in the UAE scene. There's a lot of talent here now, a lot of beautiful talent, and I feel like it's a good time to be in music right now. And it's a good time to see that develop, and there's a lot more platforms for them to perform in.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love that the youngins get a chance to sort of be on the stage and perform and sort of show off who they are.
Because you must have seen, I'm not going to guess your age, but what I mean is you're talking about the young'uns, but you must have seen such a difference from when you were trying to get into the music scene. But didn't you have a really interesting story getting into the music scene?
Somewhat. I don't think it's interesting. I think it was just faith. It just happened. So I was in corporate for quite a long time, for 15 years, I think, more or less. And I decided to do music. It wasn't decided for me. I decided to do a company, and it failed. But what had happened was when I was going for different meetings, I would sing in the car, and I would record myself singing in the car, and then I would then post it on Facebook.
No way.
Yeah, and I sort of built traction and decided to do an open mic and perform live in front of people.
Yeah.
And that was incredible. Like, the reception was incredible. So that sort of got me going. And then, 4 or 5 years, maybe 6 years later, I'm here. It's a humbling journey.
Yeah, look where you are now, right in front of the Burj Khalifa, New Year's Eve.
Hanging out with you too.
Being interrupted by the fountains.
But most importantly, hanging out with us
hanging out with us.
So, I'm grateful for it.
So tell us, we've got 2023 year ahead of us. Do you have anything that you're specifically looking forward to?
I've got quite a lot. So I've recently been brought in.
It's a big fountain. It's a big fountain.
Don't worry about the fountain.
I'm recently become the global ambassador for Fred Hollows.
Oh, wow.
Which is a development agency that sort of looks at eradicating blindness worldwide. And so now we're looking at doing some projects together, looking at building awareness for Fred Hollows, and looking at sort of bringing people in to sort of help us eradicate blindness. And that's what we're doing for now.
And how did you get involved in that?
It was funny, actually, during the expo.
Oh.
So I met them during the expo, and they asked me to come in for an event, which I couldn't attend because I was performing somewhere, I think. But sort of things snowballed, like, you know what, maybe if you want to be an ambassador, I think that'd be fantastic. And we started talking, and 6 months later, I became an ambassador. It was incredible.
That is incredible, and we hope you have a lot of opportunities in 2023. Now, we just spoke to Mark from the Coca-Cola Arena, and he talked about all the celebrities coming to the UAE.
That's right.
If you had a dream artist that you could do a collaboration with, alive, who would it be?
Lauryn Hill.
Really?
Oh, really?
Lauryn Hill, yeah. Lauryn Hill. I'd say Stevie Wonder, but I think I need to get better to get Stevie Wonder's level.
No, hey. We won't hear that. Thank you very much.
No, but I feel like Stevie Wonder he's incredible. But Lauryn Hill, for me, I think being in the same room with her will be enough for me.
Is she accessible, Lauryn Hill? She's accessible? We can get hold of her.
Well, you've been hanging out with Mark, and him and David have been having chats, and you've been trying to collaborate.
You know what I was
you
thinking?
Get this one in. Stevie Wonder, Lauryn Hill.
What we're also thinking as well is, again, Mark, he's still there. Why don't we get Arkam, maybe your brother Abri as well?
Almost definitely.
Coca-Cola Arena.
Almost definitely.
I'd go. I'd buy a ticket.
I'll be performed there, actually. He performed there when Jason Derulo was playing. Yeah, was playing. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
By the way, Faris just said he'd buy a ticket. That's a lie.
I'd try and get a ticket from Mark first.
I don't think Faris has ever bought a ticket in his life. What about then your diary? What's your diary looking like in January, February? Let's talk about Q1.
Jan, Feb, March is pretty busy. I've got an event starting on the 6th, 11th, and then I think on the 18th as well.
Amazing.
And then February, I think I have 2 events there. March, I think, is only 1 event for now, but things are just picking up. So I'm incredibly grateful. Like, this is my dream.
So humble.
Now, we would like you to play it out that the fountain has stopped, but before we go to that, where can people listen to your music if they wanted to?
Okay, super. Let me play your song. The song is called Leaving. It's a song about leaving a relationship and sort of to look at what I did wrong. Introspective look at leaving a relationship. But I think it sort of fits in with 2023. So leaving 2022 behind.
Okay.
2023. So I think that's kind of a song like that.
Do you always try and write, from personal experiences?
Sometimes. I think sometimes I sort of look at other people's experiences. I like to read a lot. I read a lot of news, not books anymore, unfortunately. but I
Amazing.
definitely read a lot of news, so I sort of I try to be empathetic and see, like, trying to understand how people feel and
We all
sort of put that
try
into writing.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Arqam, we're going to hand the floor over to you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Arqam, live on Dubai One.
It's a song called Leaving, and it sounds a bit like this. You just get comfortable.
So excited.
Don't share much, my baby, 'cause I don't know what to say. I never learned to express myself. All I know is how to walk away. Sometimes I feel that I didn't deserve you, so I'm leaving all these memories we have made.
Thank you.
Said I'm leaving all these. I'm on my way, baby. Leaving all these memories have made. Yeah. Goodbye 2022. Goodbye. Yeah. Bringing in 2023. Here with Katie. And Faraz. Oh. Yeah. Oh, gotta leave.
Thank you so much, Arqam. Thank you.
The crowd is going wild. Thank you so much, Arqam.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't for me, but I'll take it.
Thank you so much for an incredible performance. Wow.
Thank you so much for having me.
What a way to just kind of wrap up the show. Obviously, you could hear Arqam was very excited because the crowd was cheering. It was definitely for Arqam.
Yeah, definitely.
But also because all of the lights have gone off all around downtown because we are getting ready, aren't we?
That's right. Thank you so much for joining Katie and myself. We are just a few minutes away from the closing out of the year with the spectacular fireworks right here in downtown at the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely amazing down here. I'm not too sure quite what's happening. So, right, here's what's going to happen. We're going to leave it with you right now for the fireworks, welcoming in to 2023. It's been amazing.
It has been amazing doing this with you, Katie. Thank you so much for joining us, and Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Bye from us.